Hey guys, it's Kim. I'm not doing my video blog from the or whatever you want to call it from the house. I'm a cool box fan. I know y'all are pretty upset, but I'm actually in a poker tournament this week on the coast at the IP. There's going to be a lot of authors here in March, so if you haven't had a chance, you need to check that out. Um, anyways, uh, so I'm here in Biloxi with Reg, who's laying naked in the bed right over there. Turn the camera on. Anyways, so, don't listen to what he says. Anyways, shut up. He talking noise because I ain't got no pants on. Anyway, so but here we are at the IP, and I had so many great responses. Shut up. Um, anyway, I had so many great responses to the video, and I'm going to try to hit on as many as I can. I've already wasted a minute and 10 seconds just telling y'all where I was, and that Reg isn't wearing any pants. So, anyways, I had some really great responses. Catherine Katie McCrane. Um, oh, thank you, Kathy, for saying that you love my Catherine. Catherine Katie. Thank you for saying that you love my videos. That's pretty awesome. Tell me about Quiet Riot. Okay, first of all, because I'm a terrible person, and when I heard it, I was like, bang my head. Do I know that? But yeah, I know it. Bang your head. Anyway, bang your head, my head, whoever said. Anyways, so I looked at the video, and what's so great about that song is back in the day, and I say back in the day, several years ago, um, in Hattiesburg, which is a pretty close city. It's kind of a big deal in Mississippi. It's kind of a pretty big city there. We had a group called the Glitter Boys. That was an 80s hair metal band, and they were so awesome. Loved them. I worked with the drummer, Jody. Anyway, so they're great, and they used to sing that song all the time. And they look exactly like the people from Quiet Riot. Like when I was looking, I was like, "Oh my God, that looks just like Chase West." And Chase is now the lead guitarist for the Velcro Pygmies, and he's doing some really great things, and they all are. Jody is expecting a little baby, and John, I'm sure he's still around. I don't know. I don't really know about the rest of them, but I knew them, and they were great band. So when I watched that, it gave me a great flashback. So I'm glad you said that. I love that song. If I could figure out how to play it while I was talking, I would, but I don't know how to work this computer like that. So, Jessica Ham, I love her. She's so awesome. Reggie, say hi to Jessica. He said, "Hey, baby." He's such a flirt. Anyway, Jessica said, "What do you? What? I can't even read. What do you think / feel about this picture or statement?" And it was Time Magazine's definition of the perfect body in 1955. And this woman was a little more full figured, and that was the perfect body then. Well, my definition of the perfect body is on anyone who feels comfortable with themselves. I mean, if you weigh 87 pounds and you rock it, hey, that's you, babe. So if you weigh 587 pounds, I mean, I think we can't say a definition of a perfect body. I just don't think there is one. I think that as long as you're comfortable in your own skin, it shouldn't matter what you look like. Kudos to the people that are that take care of their bodies. I'm not one of those people. I just like to eat. Like we were at the casino tonight, we go to the buffet to eat, and all these girls are dressed so cute, and I'm in the hotel room thinking, let me put a bad shirt on because I know I'm gonna get a stain on something when I eat all them crab legs. So anyway, and I did, but it was from the chocolate fountain. Had a little drizzle right there, but got it off. Anyway, so I don't. I mean, I think she has a great body, but I think that you know I think it's more about people's personalities, and you learn more about that than about the way they look. Of course, I would love to be 120 pounds and like have abs and muscles and be all toned, but shut up, Rachel. You too. He's so sweet. Anyway, so Andrea Anderson Huseman, big shout out to her. She's been pimping my books all over the internet. She's so awesome. Um, she asked me a question. She said, "Sorry if I shouldn't have gone there, and it can't be discussed in front of the box fan." Well, good thing the box fan's not here. It's not gonna get its feelings hurt. But we was talking about some scenes in Saving Dallas, some scenes in Saving Dallas. I don't want one of my Sunday school teachers to see this. No, I'm just kidding. Um, anyway, the punishment kind that led to the punishment. Anyway, I think Luke has always had some dominant tendencies about him, and as the book progresses, he shows them a little bit more and more and more, and up until the third book where I got crucified to that big scene. But so there's a lot of maybe I don't know. I just like that. I get anyway. I just kind of like that. So I like that about him. I thought it fit his character. And if I when I write another book, he'll if he's in it, you'll see more of that side of him. SM Donaldson, I love her so much. Y'all know what she did for Christmas? She sent me and Reg this cute box, all these goodies in it, and one of her Christmas novellas, and she sent us like M&Ms and Rolos, which is my favorite. Shut up. If y'all ever want to send me some candy, Rolos is my absolute favorite. That and Score Bars. I love them. Oh my God, they're so good. And Reg likes Rice Krispie treats, he says. But she sent this big box of all these goodies and these cute little sayings, and she had the M&Ms and a jar that had a little poem. She's so damn nice. Like, I wish I could be that nice and that thoughtful to send stuff out. But thank you for that so much. Y'all need to check out SM Donaldson on Amazon. She's awesome. I love her to death. And her husband is in the military, and he is stationed at Camp Shelby right now, which is just down the road from where I live. So we definitely want to thank you for your service to our country, and for you also, SM, for being so supportive of him as he goes out and does what a lot of us can't do, which is put his life on the line for others. So kudos to him. Thank you so much. I'm very patriotic. I support our military. Thank you for that. She says, "How did you obtain a hunk of a man like Reg?" Let me just tell y'all something about a hunk of a man, Reg. Reg has always had this charm about him, and I don't want to say too much because he's sitting in here and he'll get the big head, and the next thing I know, he'll be trying to use that charm on the girls at the poker table tomorrow, and I had to kill somebody. So, but he is very he's just very charming. He's very sweet. And Christina Jenkins asked, "How did we meet?" Well, I was a shut up. I was a junior in high school, and Reg was fresh out of high school, and he was on the fire department for Collins, and we won state that year, and we had this huge bonfire, and the fire department came. I mean, it was like really big, and the fire department came. And they set the fire to all these pallets and stuff, and then they were there to kind of control the burn and to put it out, because with all us crazy high school kids, no telling what we was going to do with it. So anyways, well, I was the high school mascot. I know you don't believe that because I'm just such an introvert, and I never like go out and talk to people. But I can go to football games to this day, and people still call me Tiger. And let me tell y'all this before I finish. One time I was on the sidelines, and I'd go up to all the little kids and let them hug me and pull on my hair and my ears and my whiskers and stuff. And this one little boy said, and I've always been a bigger girl, but I ain't always been this fluffy. And he said, "Oh my gosh, look, Mama, that tiger got titties." So anyway, yeah, I was outgrowing my tiger suit with my boobage. But anyways, so I was taking pictures with all the firemen, and they were the news commercial, which is our local newspaper, was there, and they were snapping all these pictures. So I got old Reg. I didn't even know who he was. I'd heard of him, but no, I hadn't even heard of him. I don't know. Anyway, I went to hug him, and when I did, one of my whiskers, which is like they were really hard plastic things, like they would hurt you. But I went to hug him, and my whisker poked him in the eye. And he was like, "Oh!" Anyway, so it was a big to do. And I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." It was so funny, and we laughed about it. And then, like, I don't know, like 2 weeks later, I'm down at the we swim in a creek down here. It's called, this place called Seminary Falls. And anyway, I had always heard these horror stories from my parents that if you jumped into the falls or you tried to swim across them, that the water would suck you under and like trap you and you would drown. I mean, they told us that because they didn't want us down there because people do drown down there. Anyway, but not by just swimming across. And he says, and there's Reg. And he's with a good friend of mine that I grew up with, Josh. And I was like, I'm so scared to swim across the river. And he's like, I'll catch you. And anyway, all that cheesy stuff. And so I swam across the river and he caught me. Today he would let me go, but he caught me back then. And I don't know, ever since I met him, it's like we've known each other our whole lives. Like we've been best friends from day one. And it just clicked. I don't know. And now I can't imagine life without him. And he better not imagine life without me because it'd never happen. I'd follow him everywhere, stalking him, blow his truck up. The restaurant him and his girlfriend was dining in. Don't matter to me. Anyways, um, and SM also asked, have I fallen off a motorcycle at the gas station lately? Reg was riding in the club, and there was one of my sisters says, one of my NC sisters says that she fell off a parked motorcycle. And I said, how in the hell do you fall off a parked motorcycle? So she's explaining the story, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I mean, that is just embarrassing. First of all, I wouldn't even tell people that. I'd tell people I fell off going down the road at like 77 miles an hour. I mean, I would tell somebody it was parked. But anyways, so she says that she fell off a parked motorcycle. And I was just clowning on her. Well, one day, Reg and I pull up at this gas station in town. We live in this small town. The gas station is like the happening place to be. We pull up, and I was in a hurry, and he was always, I mean, it's kind of like you had to be ready when he was ready. I mean, I couldn't just, he was not going to wait on me. That's kind of part of the rules. So here I go, and I'm on the motorcycle, and my helmet's not strapped on. I got my cell phone in this hand, I got my cigarettes in this hand, and I got my earbuds in this hand. And I'm sitting on the motorcycle. We ride. It's like a half a mile down the road to the gas station. And I go to get off, and he leans up, and I go to get off, and I got all this shit in my hand. And I go to swing my right leg over the back of the motorcycle. And when I did, my leg got hung up on the sissy bar, and I started like just backpedaling, just falling. Well, my earbuds got hung up on the what do you call that? The clutch, the clutch. Hello. Got hung up on the clutch, and Reggie grabs the bottom of my shirt as I'm falling. And I mean, it's happening. And he just lets me go. And when I fall, I don't know what's going on. My stuff's everywhere. My helmet rolls off somewhere. Drop my cigarettes, my phone. My shirt is over my head. You can't see nothing but this lime green bra I have on. And one of my shoes fell off and rolled to another gas pump. It was the most humiliating thing you've ever seen in your life. And so I look up at Reg, and I'm expecting he's going to be like, oh my God, are you okay? Because I fell hard. You know, that's saying the bigger you are, the harder you fall. That's the truth. I mean, I about broke a hip. And he says, I look over at him, and I'm expecting, I don't know, sympathy maybe? And he goes, get your ass up. He was so embarrassed. So anyway, that's my story falling off the park motorcycle. So I don't pick on nobody no more that falls off a park motorcycle. I did it. Anyways, this is a 14-minute video already. I'm just gonna keep talking. Y'all wanna watch it? Y'all can just fast forward. Melissa and Mark Martinez, they my cousins from another family member. They're my cousins from Texas. I'll say that. And Mitch, and they were talking about spelling Mississippi, and I said, well, you can only spell Mississippi by singing a song. It's the truth. And it's Mississippi. Okay, anyway, so, jerk. I know Mark said to say that. Anyway, and I look forward to seeing you too. Let's see here. Thank you, Amber, for saying that my bike stand is epic. Emma Marley says, what is your favorite type of series to read? Biker, Billionaire, etc. You know, I will read anything. I just love books. I love to read. I do not read biker books because I just don't feel like it's smart for me because I write in that genre. And so I don't read biker books, although I would love to, because I mean I bet there's some really great ones out there. I know there is, but I can't. But I'll read just about anything. I love Billionaire books. I do. Who doesn't want to run away with a rich guy? Reg's looking at me like I'm crazy. Anyways, um, Nancy, I haven't called you yet because I've been so busy, but I'm gonna call you today in just a minute. I want to call you while I'm doing this video, but it's late. So she says, "Why the hell haven't you called me lately?" She's crying. Don't cry, Nancy. I'm gonna call you. Kelly Thomas says, "When you're writing, expecting, oh, when are you writing, expecting to finish your next book?" I just finished a book, um, and I don't know when it's gonna come out. I'm, I'm doing some thinking on it. But it's a it's an MC book. It's a different MC, but it's an MC book. And I am thinking of releasing a book very soon. A lot of people have been asking about the LLC book, which I had talked about doing from Luke's point of view before he met Dallas. So there's no rewrites in there. It'll be kind of like his time in the club. And I'm seriously thinking that. I've already got some on it. So I'm going to start working on that and hopefully release it pretty soon. Shelly Cutway. Shelly, you need some books. I know. Go to KimJonesBooks.com. Jess, what'd you say? I'm going to punch him in the face. What is something in my hair, Reggie? You didn't even tell me. Is it a crab leg? Baby, it's 16. I can't help it. I'm trying to tell everybody. Shut up. What is your next book about? We talked about that. MC book. That's kind of where I'm gonna just hang it up there because I'm not real sure what I'm gonna do with it yet. Melissa says, "What do you think of the Kardashians?" We talked about this. Me and Reg did on the way down here. You know, I don't know if this is a bad thing or not, but I don't know anything about the Kardashians. I've never watched Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I know that this family, and I know they have really big butts, and that's about it. So I was telling Reg about this picture, this break the internet picture of her butt, and uh, Reg said my butt looked just like that. So I don't know why. Why she thinks she can break the internet. I mean, Reg says just rub a little baby oil on your butt. Give me a little spray tan. Got that. Let's see here. Are you coming to Oklahoma or Dallas soon? Sadly, I'm not. I'm so sorry. Let's see here. If Chris Brown and Kim Kardashian were drowning and you only had time to save one, what type of sandwich would you make? Chris Brown, is he the dude that used to beat up on Rihanna? I think so. Anyway, Christy Morris, you look at this, baby. I can't get it out of my hair. What is this? Okay. Chrissy says, she has 3 questions. Tell us your oddest pet peeve. Or if you could spend one day with anyone present or past, who would it be and why? I don't know. I'd have to really think on that. It might be. All right, tell us your oddest pet peeve. You know, I don't like when people pick their nose like this. Punch him in the face. Shut up, Reg. Reggie is farting over there, like he's doing like that, and then trying to say it's me, and it's not. Flatulence is natural. Whatever. Anyways, I don't like when people pick their nose. Like I think that's something you should totally do in private. Reg says you can't. He gets so mad at me because he'll be trying to pick his nose, and I'll be like, "Oh my god, that's so disgusting!" Like, made me want to vomit. Shut your face. What are your thoughts on Twilight and Delicious Crisp Apples? I love Twilight. I'm a huge Edward fan. If you're Team Jacob, just don't even say nothing. He's a stalker. I love Twilight. I love Edward. Big fan of them. And I love Delicious Crisp Apples. She's so crazy. Question from my favorite. Favorite Nicole Smith. You gonna have to come down here and get your books if you want some. You ain't been to see us in 6 months. 6 years, probably, huh, Reg? Nicole. Cousin Nicole Smith. She don't ever come see us. Anyway, you are my favorite. Get your butt down here and come see us. James John. Kim. Is it true that you and Reggie are never home anymore? Ha 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 ha. Reg say true. We're always home. This is the first time we went anywhere in a long time. He's just saying, you know what it is? When he gets hungry, he comes to the house and wants something to eat. And he's just mad that ain't nothing there. Sharon, red or white wine? Whoo, girl. It depends. I like white wine because I like I like sweeter wines, especially cold sweeter wines. But there is a red wine called Sweet Bitch. That's a really good wine, and I also like chocolate red wines. I mean, just the word chocolate should be like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But I like Pinot Grigio, and I like cheap white Zinfandel straight out the box. Don't matter to me. Um. Anyways, so there we go. 21 minutes, and 21 minutes, and I've answered everyone's questions. Anyways, I think so. That's it. Also, you can go to my Facebook page at facebook.com/KimJohnsBooks, and I'll be posting another video there to answer the questions that were on that page. So, this is... Shut your face. He said he going shrieking. Anyways, so this has been my For Real Friday, and my opinions on things, even though they really don't matter.